good evening. I hope everyone had a really good Christmas and New Year. We certainly did. Um, this year it was even better because Oliver understood Christmas a lot more. He knew who Santa was. He knew what Santa did. Um, he knew about the presents. He even met Santa and had a picture with him, and he was smiling on the picture. And he got loads of stuff for Christmas, and he really enjoyed it. So that means we enjoyed it as well. But I got a present off my missus for Christmas, a present that she was disappointed that she couldn't get me, but that made the element of surprise on Christmas Day when it was there. And that is a camera lens, a 70-300 Tamron lens. Now, in previous vlogs, you might have heard that I am somewhat of an amateur photographer. I got a DSLR camera in 2016, I think. I made YouTube videos with it and took pictures with it. I had a kit lens, 18-55mm, so I took pictures of loads of stuff, landscapes, objects that I thought looked nice, scenic pictures. I did take pictures of animals, but not proper wildlife pictures. So this is going to be dominantly for wildlife and nature photography. Obviously, I'm going to take pictures of Oliver and just other random things as well. I'm going to make use of the macro lens. I want to take pictures of like small bugs and just really in-depth details on small things, and also the moon. So I'm trying to keep track of the moon and try and get a good picture of the moon when I can, but dominantly for wildlife and nature. Now, I do understand cameras. I do understand the settings and what they mean and what the terminology means and stuff. So I understand aperture, shutter speed, and ISO and stuff like that. Now, for wildlife photography, I'm going to either shoot in aperture priority or shutter priority. There's two different groups of photographers that some will vouch for aperture priority, some will vouch for shutter. Now, me personally, I have not been able to go out yet and proper try and get wildlife photos with this camera and lens. With this lens anyway. Obviously, I've played around with it in the house. I've took it out on one walk at a public park, but there wasn't, there was I saw two pigeons, I think, and even with the lens, they were really far away. So we're going to Knowsley Safari Park a week tomorrow. We've been there before, so I think that's my opportunity, especially in the part where you're not in the car, the walk around part. That's probably my opportunity to try and get some pictures. Obviously, there's glass and there's bars and stuff that I'm going to have to shoot through and stuff. So I'm in two minds. I might use shutter priority for animals that are moving or moving quick. I might use aperture priority for animals that are static or moving very slowly. We'll see. I'll probably end up just shooting in shutter mode, but we'll see. So I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait to just start, seeing going through my viewfinder and just seeing nice in focus, nice images of animals, with a nice background, and then I'll start feeling a bit like an amateur wildlife photographer then, rather than just an amateur photographer who's just got a new lens. So this is the lens that I wanted. She knew it and she got it for me, and she did a great job of making me think that she didn't get it. So it was sold at the shop that she went to get it at when she got there, but no, she was the one that bought it. So there's a Pepsi Max can over there and there's a Paw Patrol toy. So I've got, let's have it, shutter priority. Now the lighting in here in this room, even though it looks bright, the lighting is terrible. So I'm going to take a picture of it without the flash. Obviously, I'm going to put the ISO up. So let's have the ISO up first. Put the ISO up. Yeah, that'll do. So I'm going to take one without the flash and one with the flash. So I've got, let's have the symbol. So I don't know if you can see. So that, yeah, you really can't see. So that's without the flash. Let's put the flash on. I was always hesitant to use the flash on this camera for some reason. And that's with the flash. Now with the flash you can get there's some little minute detail on there. Obviously this isn't the best way to demonstrate it, really, but it is in focus, but you can't tell because it's screen to screen. So yeah, so that was shutter priority. Now I'm going to try it and demonstrate aperture priority. Now it's not moving, so I assume it's gonna pick a really slow shutter speed. Now I can change this, but I've not changed it yet, so I'm just this is just for demonstration purposes. So that took about 10 seconds to take the picture. Now I assume it's blurry because I was holding it with my hands. Yeah, it's blurry, overexposed. So that's one of the reasons why I'm leaning more towards shutter priority for my wildlife photography. Yeah, because the camera chooses on aperture priority, it chooses sometimes a too slow shutter speed because yeah. But I assume that is because the lighting is terrible in this room. So and I didn't have the flash. So if I took that with a flash, it might have took it a lot quicker. Let's test it, shall we? Let's see. Okay, yeah, so that was what the problem was. It was the lighting. So again, I'll probably prioritize uh, shutter priority when I'm at the safari. Um, Now I don't make these videos on a laptop anymore. I don't film them on a proper camera. I just do these on my phone. So at some point, I'm gonna have to start whatever pictures I get. I'm gonna have to like make a little slideshow of them on YouTube and put them on here so you can see what kind of pictures I'm getting. Um, Now with my old lens, I started getting really good pictures of like landscapes and stuff. Um, I have some that I've had the original and an edited version. One is of a sunset in South Shields, over the River Tyne, I think it is. Um, and then I made an edited version where I made it look all like blue. So it was like a sunset, and then I made one look like yeah, I don't know. I added loads of blue to it. It looked really nice. It looked like kind of a dream like background. So yeah, I was getting really good at that. So this is kind of like a new venture in terms of the wildlife photography because I love nature, I love wildlife. Unfortunately, I can't photograph dinosaurs. That would have been my number one priority. Um, I could photograph the fossils and the mounts at museums, of course. Um, but yeah, this I'm looking forward to this. I'm not going to be able to spend hours and hours a week doing this. You know, I'm a family man. I've got work. I've got a son. I've got a miss. I've got priorities. So I'm literally just going to do this when we go on days out. I'm going to take the camera with me. I'm not going to let the camera take me away from. You know, I'm not going to spend all day like all of a day out just you know when I've fun and time with my family as well. Um, but if I ever find myself in situations where I'm taking Ollie for a walk, I might take my camera with me. I did try that the other day. It didn't work out great because I was pushing a buggy and I need to keep him entertained and stuff. Um, but yeah, I've been messing around with it around the house. But a week tomorrow, Knowsley Safari Park will be my first proper. Um, I know there's going to be wildlife there, so it will be my first opportunity. So yeah, that's that. That's the reason why I wanted to make this video to show you this camera and the lens. Yeah, 70-300 Tamron macro lens. Yeah, so I am going to be doing another video as well. A few actually. So One is going to be about dinosaurs, obviously. I wanted to do kind of like an expectation reality dinosaur video. So when I was younger, I had a bit of a different idea about dinosaurs based on what I'd seen on films and TV. So I'm going to do a video about that. More people could relate to that rather than me just geeking out over paleontological terms and stuff. And I'm going to do another Big Cats in the UK video very soon. Um, and I think I'm going to do another one about different cryptids. Also, I might do a guitar video every now and then because my missus got me a new lead and some new picks and stuff for Christmas as well. And I'm hoping the new lead will stop the buzzing through my amp. If it doesn't, I don't care because I've just restrung my guitar and I'll deal with the buzzing anyway. So yeah, hope you're well. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year, and watch this space. If my Instagram's linked below still, I can't remember. It's been ages since I've done all the link stuff and everything. Feel free to follow me to look out for pictures that I take with that camera. Okay, bye.